Today I want to talk about healthy stress and anxiety. Stress and anxiety are getting a bad rep, and the self-help industry tells us to meditate, make time for self-care, and seek support to relieve ourselves of stress and anxiety, especially during this current challenging times. However, stress and anxiety are completely normal human emotions, and there are biological reasons why we're designed to experience stress and anxiety. We can train to improve our mental fitness by learning how to handle stress and anxiety. So first, stress and anxiety activate our body in very similar ways, right? When we feel stressed and anxious, a number of things start to happen in our bodies. A hormone adrenaline floods our system, increasing our heart rate, elevating our blood pressure, and gets our muscles ready with boosts of energy to face a threat or to run away from that threat. Another hormone, cortisol, also floods our system, suppressing other bodily functions that are not important to dealing with that immediate threat, like our digestive system or our reproductive system, so that all the focus and energy goes towards the systems in our body that allow us to deal with that threat. However, stress and anxiety are not exactly the same in the sense that they're triggered by different conditions. Stress is usually a reaction to a perceived lack of control, right? In modern life, stress can come from conflicts with colleagues, with bosses, with family members, high pressure demands from our jobs, or perhaps a monthly avalanche of bills that we have to pay. Anxiety is a reaction towards a perceived threat, and humans evolved and developed the ability to trigger anxiety as soon as we can anticipate danger so that we try to prevent ourselves from having to face that danger in the first place. Now, real problems happen when the stress and anxiety doesn't stop and it becomes chronic stress. It becomes anxiety disorders where too much of these hormones keep surging without stop, causing heart problems and impairing our ability to function normally. And so while most of us can self-regulate, where the stress and anxiety goes away after a day or two, if you find yourself going through stress and anxiety for a prolonged period, and it impairs your ability to get your daily tasks done, it affects your sleep, that's the time to seek professional help. For most of us, stress and anxiety give us a boost to deal with these threats that we face. First, it leads to improved performance for any job, task, or occupation. Because when we're worried about a potential outcome of our work, how others are going to evaluate us, or whether we're going to deliver according to expectations, we're more likely to be able to, prepare more, focus and concentrate, and deliver compared to if we did not feel any pressure at all, right? In fact, to achieve peak levels of performance, getting into what top athletes call the flow state, or being in the zone, right? Where writers can experience this, software programmers can experience this, where we become so single-mindedly focused on our tasks, we lose track of time. Our brain switches into autopilot, and our body's like pumped up with hormones to speed up muscle reaction time, pattern recognition, and even lateral thinking. But this requires a high-stress situation to trigger that peak performance, right? We cannot perform at our peak levels without stress and without a big challenge. Second, stress and anxiety also makes us more realistic in our self-assessment, to be more self-critical and not just accept our status quo. A healthy amount of self-doubt is a level where we want to take actions to improve. And we're more likely, for example, to take care of our health when we're worried about it, even overly worried, compared to if we had no worries at all about our health. And third, finally, stress and anxiety can motivate us to make us less selfish, to make less selfish decisions. And we see that now during this COVID-19 period where so many people are stepping up to donate money, to help healthcare frontliners, contribute time and energy to get food delivered to the needy, right? So positive stress even has a technical name called Eustress to differentiate it from negative stress or distress. So even in the face of extreme adversity, let's make use of our stress and anxiety positively and worry less about trying to extinguish it. Turn it into energy that propels productive activity and behavior change right? So when we feel a significant gap between where we are and where we want to be, and we recognize that that gap makes us feel uncomfortable, even to the point of keeping us up at night, then let's act on it, right? Turning negative stress and fear into positive eustress takes practice. Sleep, regular exercise, and spending time with supportive people will help us better condition to channel the positive aspects of stress. So if you're not sure how to assess whether what you're feeling now is normal or has developed into a condition that requires support and help, please reach out to us at Naluri. We have a team of psychologists, doctors, health coaches, financial planners, and even executive coaches that can help assess and also guide you to create productive action plans to help you overcome the stressful situations that you might be dealing with. So I hope that's helpful, and until next time, let's keep things positively personal.